Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I would love for you to subscribe and check out all the projects that you've missed. This is the final video of my garage makeover series and I'm so excited to have my garage back and to have my first official workshop set up. Now, I don't have the fanciest setup or the most expert tools, but my goal for all of these DIY projects is to make them affordable and make them user-friendly so that the average DIYer can tackle these projects without having to go out and buy a bunch of expensive tools. So I'm happy with the setup. I'm sure it will progress as the years go by and I accumulate more tools. And for how tiny this garage is, I think I was able to organize it pretty efficiently. If you missed it in part one, I took everything out of the garage. I painted my walls white, I replaced some garage door parts, and epoxy painted my garage floors. In part two, I focused on storage and shelving and replaced some of the old lighting in the garage. In today's video, I will be putting everything back in the garage nice and organized and adding a few cool final touches. So let's get into it. I'm using these double arm hangers to store my sawhorses. In case you're interested, I will try and link all of my organizers and hooks in the description below. This 5 shelf rack is perfect for storing some of my larger tools like my table saw and miter saw. I also use this to store yard fertilizers, charcoal, paint and stain cans, and any other miscellaneous stuff that didn't really have a home. Next, I'm installing these L hooks to store all of my scrap wood. My goal for this garage was to try and get as much off the floor as possible so it's easier to keep my nice epoxy floors clean. Here I'm installing a wall mount organizer for my shovels, brooms, etc. To be honest, I wasn't super happy with this system. It doesn't seem to hold the items very secure, so I think I'm going to look into one that's a little more heavy duty. I love this tool holder. I wish I would have gotten more of these. I'm using it to store our weed whacker, but it would be great for storing extension cords, hoses, and any other shelves or rakes. I'm using a few more of the double arm hangers to hold our beach chairs and hoses. In part 2, I made these shelves out of plywood and stained them this black color. They're perfect for holding our cleaning supplies and laundry items since our washer and dryer are in the garage. My dad helped me put our storage bins and miscellaneous up into the ceiling storage rack. This rack was a little spendy, but I think it's a great investment. No workshop is complete without a mini fridge. I took everything out of my tool cabinets. Now I'm going through and cleaning out the cabinets before I start putting everything back in there.
No, I don't need the trouble. I can't think straight, can't concentrate. Feels like I'm seeing double. You're on my mind, deep in my head. I think you're taking over me. Do you feel it now? What I told you about, do you feel it now? Knowing no rain won't make a change, won't fold your boldest value. This love I was not growing up, still I swear that I'm up for you. Runs in our blood from bad or good, and I know why you're beside me.
I love this pegboard system from Home Depot. They came in 16 by 16 squares. I just picked up a bunch of tool organizers to hang on the pegboard. I want to take a quick break to thank HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Go to HelloFresh.com and use my code HOMEWITHStephanie10 to get 10 free meals, including free shipping. HelloFresh has more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit, so you know you'll get something delicious. Today I'm making salsa verde pork tacos. This week I also made the firecracker meatballs and sun-dried tomato spaghetti, and they were all delicious, but the salsa verde pork tacos were definitely my favorite. HelloFresh cuts out stressful meal planning and prepping so you can enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in just about 30 minutes or even 20 minutes with their quick and easy options. I'm always looking for ways to save time in my crazy busy schedule, and I hate spending time at the grocery store. I'd much rather spend that time at home improvement stores, so HelloFresh has really been a blessing. When I get really busy with projects, it's easy to turn to unhealthy fast foods and foods that don't properly nourish my body, but HelloFresh makes living healthy easier with many low-cal, carb-smart, vegetarian, and pescatarian options every week. Plus, every recipe is packed with fresh produce sourced directly from farmers. I am pretty picky with my produce, and I've been very pleased so far with all the fresh and flavorful produce that shows up at my door. HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients mean there's less prep for you and less wasted food. I am all about pressing the easy button. I love that you can easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a week whenever you need to. They're very flexible. Again, thank you, HelloFresh. I am truly grateful for the sponsorship. Go to HelloFresh.com and use my code HOMEWITHStephanie10 to get 10 free meals across your first 4 HelloFresh boxes, including free shipping on your first box. For the last few final touches, I'm stocking the beer fridge for after those long days of working on projects.
There's no moving us from here. I can feel it now. What I told you about, do you feel it now?
And last but not least, adding an American flag, which really just ties this entire garage together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now that I have my workshop together, it's time to start fixing up the rest of this fixer-upper house.
Told you about, do you feel